first off is that individuals who are seeking out these tests kind of have a sense of what they're in for, and if they think there's any ways in which this is going to be worrisome to them, they don't take the test. But that it also they probably come to these tests with pretty high expectations if they want to change their behaviors, that maybe these tests are going to tell them how to do that, and they're not. So I think that what the punchline for me here is that we need to make sure that the public's informed about what these tests can and can't do for them, so that when they do decide to be tested, that their expectations of what they're going to get from these results is appropriate.
Do you think your results would be different if people were being tested for those more serious conditions?
Yes, these conditions were all preventable, and they were all adult onset. And I think that so far the literature would suggest that individuals who are seeking out testing for Huntington's and other, again, are doing that same thing. If they think they can't handle the information, if they think they're going to be frightened by it, they're not seeking it out. So my sense is those individuals who would show up and say, and voluntarily say, I would like to have this test, have done a lot of thinking about it in advance, and probably are the ones that are going to be able to handle it well. And so far, the results of these kinds of these studies which would support that in fact levels of anxiety are not what might be expected given the severity of these conditions.
So does the agency have plans to expand on the multiplex initiative, or perhaps to do another study looking again at direct-to-consumer genetic tests?
I think we're all sort of puzzling about how whole genome sequencing is going to affect the market, what the challenges of that are going to be for the consumer, and I think that we are considering where there's going to be less ability to judge exactly what information you're going to get. We presented a test where they knew exactly what they were going to get. These whole genome sequence tests will not. There'll be a lot of what they call incidental findings. So, yes, there are some really, I think, big questions looming for the field, and we will be taking them on.